From Louisville, WDRB News at 10 starts now.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Tamara Evans. We are keeping you up to date with the very latest school closings on the bottom of your screen. Louisville's police chief says he was a wanted man. But what's the Derby without all of the glam? For much of the night, celebrities walked the red carpet here at the Mint Jubilee Party, excited about being in Louisville and, of course, for the Kentucky Derby. A mix of sun and clouds round out a beautiful fall weekend. Michael Craig is in the Weather Center. School is just around the corner, and that means students are stocking up on school supplies. But for some families, that's not always easy. Well, it is the big question, would Louisville consider leaving the Big East for the SEC? Pat Doney's in now to explain. Famous for rolling back prices, Walmart is rolling back its health benefits for part-time workers. That's right, celebrities from all around the country make a statement in more ways than one. Sounds good. We'll check back in with you.
All right.
Well, players from 22 softball teams gather for a unique tournament. It has been a violent and deadly week in Louisville. Two of the city's latest murder victims are men who were beaten to death, and police say it was by two women. William Goodhue was found beaten to death inside his home on Preston Drive in Linview yesterday. Police arrested 35-year-old Holly Pitch just a few hours later. Investigators say she knew Goodhue and beat him to death with a baseball bat. A judge set her bond at $1 million.
I'm increasing your bond. Your new bond is going to be $75,000 full cash. I'm denying a bail credit because I deem you a danger to the community.
Harsh words from a judge as the woman accused in another brutal murder heads to court. Bobby Clary is accused of killing 64-year-old George Murphy Saturday night in his Portland home. Police believe she stole his van and washed her clothes after she killed him to try to get rid of evidence. Clary is charged with murder, robbery, and tampering with physical evidence. Thanks, Chris. And we have a few other schools closed tomorrow. Assumption High School and Trinity High School will be closed on Monday, but all other schools within the Archdiocese of Louisville are expected to open on schedule. The Presbyterian Theological Seminary is closed. New Albany Floyd County schools will open on schedule tomorrow. Stay tuned to WDRB for the latest closings, and you can sign up for school closing text messages at WDRB.com. Well, right now, more than 38,000 people are still without power in Jefferson County. WDRB's Stefan Johnson tells us what areas are seeing the biggest power outages. Stefan? Thanks, Stefan. And let's take a look at how many customers in our region are waiting to get their power back on. More than 3,000 people in southern Indiana are still without power. Duke Energy says it expects most of its customers to have power by Monday night. And as Stefan told us, more than 38,000 LG&E customers in Jefferson County are still waiting to get their power back on. And we continue to get pictures of storm damage from our viewers. A huge tree fell on top of this car in the Oakhurst subdivision in East Louisville. And one viewer sent us a photo of a tree completely uprooted near Eastern Parkway in Alexander. Another photo shows a tree split in half in Clifton and is hanging over one of our viewers' homes. Another one just trees and wires down around Kentuckiana. Officials do remind you to stay away from live wires. If you have photos that you would like to share, you can post them on our WDRB Facebook page. Well, we've seen some showers today, but nothing like the thunderstorms yesterday. Meteorologist Lori Farmer is in the Weather Center to tell us what we can expect, or if we can expect more trouble this week. Lori? A Louisville man is killed when police say he tries to beat traffic, but instead crashes into another vehicle. 82-year-old Roger Lowen was trying to cross Manor Gate in his Jeep Cherokee just after noon today. That's when he crashed into a Dodge Caravan going north on Breckenridge Lane. The Jeep flipped, trapping Lowen and his wife. Lowen died of multiple blunt force injuries in the vehicle while his wife was taken to University Hospital. The two passengers in the Caravan were transported to Baptist East Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Authorities also respond to a motorcycle crash last night at Vanguard Drive and Titan Drive. 44-year-old Johnny Tague was killed in the crash. Louisville Metro Police say he was heading southbound on Titan Drive when it appears he lost control of his motorcycle. Police say Tague suffered severe head trauma.
Collided with appears to be like a driveway or a culvert right there, and EMS did respond to the scene, and he was pronounced dead at the scene.
Police say it appears the man was not wearing a helmet and that alcohol may have played a factor in the crash. The investigation is ongoing. Police say a Louisville woman drove into a JCPS bus with more than a dozen children on board and kept going. Tina Hughes is accused of driving on a suspended license when she hit the bus at South Shelby Street and Eastern Parkway yesterday afternoon. Police say Hughes got out of her car, told the driver to move the bus, then tried to drive away. But U.S. Marshals saw the accident and held her until police arrived. She is charged with wanton endangerment and leaving the scene of an accident. No one was hurt. And police say this man didn't take his arrest sitting down. Officers say while Stephen Conklin was being put into a police car, he broke loose and punched the officer. He also tried to grab the officer's taser and gun, which led to a struggle between them. The officer ended up with a loose tooth, a bruised and swollen face, an injured hand, broken glasses, and a broken cell phone. Conklin is charged with resisting arrest and attempting to disarm a police officer.
It was a record crowd on hand today at Churchill Downs. 164,858 people witnessed Kentucky Derby 137, an experience like no other.